Sold it out again. Don't look at the front 5 rows. Holy shit. Holy shit. It's our 3rd time doing this. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. All right. Thank you. Unless it was Pride Month. And then thank you for coming out twice. Thank all these comics. I'm going to roast the shit out of them. Get up for Adam, our lovely host. I love Adam because it reminds me of how much I loved working with disabled people. If he's not on the spectrum, he's got Cricket or Boost Mobile or T-Mobile Home Internet. Either way. Love you, buddy. Yeah! Give it up for Texas. Anybody see Texas? Yeah. I always wondered who's keeping mall jewelry kiosks in business. I would sell you weed after this, but I'm afraid you can't afford it. Give it up for Jared Coffin. How fucking fun was Jared Coffin? They're going to make a sequel to Cocaine Bear, and it's just going to be a body cam on him for 24 hours. Nick Rossiopi in the house. Hell yeah. He's killed a guy. I'm going to leave that one off. Until I can see his daughter's tits. All right. Yeah. John Grimes. How fucking awesome was John Grimes? Yeah. Waco's making a comeback. I mean, you're going to have a cult, John. Learn acoustic guitar. Oh, man. That'd be fucking Nick's wife in no time. All right. Annie Witter. Holy shit. I love Annie, one of my favorite humans alive, because she always reminds me, what would have Cindy Lou Who looked like if she was a hooker from Brooklyn? I really do love her. That's tough to say. Her mom's here. God damn it. And my buddy, one of my good friends, Wolfgang, goddamn Port City's top comic of 2024. The guy that looks like the most bottom here, you know? It looks like Freddie Mercury fucked Freddie Mercury. And then died of AIDS. All right. Holy shit, guys. I turned 40 yesterday. Oh, shit. How am I alive? I look like Steve Buscemi trying to play a guy trying to buy drugs from a high schooler. Like this sucks. I just look like I got off at Zoomies. I did do cool shit. I went to Vegas for my birthday. Woo! Yeah, I ate a quarter of mushrooms and went to the Sphere to see the Grateful Dead. You too can pay $500 to have a panic attack. It is beautiful. It was beautiful. Vegas was very fun. There was a big problem though. I had a mustache like Jared's when I went to Vegas. And at 1 p.m. every day, I was with 2 of my best friends who grow weed for a living. And I got offered every drug imaginable at 1 p.m. everywhere I went. Nobody talked to them at all. And I was like, man, daytime cocaine user, not the look I was going for. Because the problem was nobody wants to buy cocaine at 1 p.m., but at 1 a.m., I was ready. And every guy I walked up to thought I was a cop. You know how hard it is to buy drugs being like, hey, I'm not wearing a wire. Do you have cocaine? All right, that's a new joke and it sucks. We'll figure that out. I stayed in Vegas for 6 days. Has anybody been to Vegas? That is an insane amount of time to be there, right? Like that, by day 5, you're just homeless. Just walking around. It's so fucking hot. It was 120 degrees every day. And I was just like, man, give me a breeze, give me a break. And then the wind blew and it was even hotter. I've never been more mad for air in my life, dude. I did make a mistake though. I went home for my birthday. Yay. I'm from Asheboro, North Carolina. Does anybody know where that is? Damn, 4 people. Hell yeah. Everybody else, keep driving. Good Lord. I mean, it's known for the zoo, right? That's what everybody likes Asheboro for. It's where the zoo is. That's great when you're 7. Oh, Allred? Fucking, are we related? It's Asheboro, we gotta be. No, everybody talks about the zoo, right? And they're like, oh, you should go. When you're 7, awesome. When you're 40 and by yourself, you're a pedophile at a tiger exhibit. Chris Hansen's gonna take you to the bird sanctuary and sit you down here. They just got a Chipotle, right? Yes. Dude, does anybody know how to say Chipotle yet? I would love to go there just to watch people quit their job, you know? Hey man, what's all the corn shit? You know, the guy like over the ring? No, Asheboro sucks really because my grandfather called me. It's a real story a couple years ago. And he was like, hey man, we finally got a Mexican restaurant. I can't wait to take you. And you know where he took me? Chili's. I had to delete his number. Like, I can't have that negativity in my life, dude. It's bullshit. No, I went home yesterday. I stayed with my grandma. She's a crazy lady, but I love her to death. I'm a good boy. So I was like, oh, Grandma, I'll just go in. And when I see Grandma, she's like, just to let you know, I got the air on for you. Guess the number on that thermostat. 85. Higher. 84. Close. 82 degrees. What? I didn't know I was here for the Fox News hot stone massage today. Is Hannity coming on afterwards? Maybe we can bond. Dude, if you come in my house and I tell you the air is on and it says 82, it's broken. Easy answer. Anybody else get caught smoking weed at their grandma's house yesterday? Anybody else 40 and still smoking weed at your grandma's house? Oh, I need to do better. Oh, man. I need to start dressing better, Jared. This sucks. No, I do this full time. I travel now for a living. I do this full time. And traveling's rad. It's a fun experience. But I finally found some negatives because I just had a 13-hour layover in Newark, New Jersey. Yeah. Where's the voucher, American Airlines, to light myself on fire next time? Dude, it's already terrible spending a night in an airport. And what do you expect to happen immediately? Somebody from New Jersey sat right next to me and started talking. Yeah, and I feel bad because it took me 20 minutes to realize this guy had Tourette's. I just thought he was that New Jersey. Like the radiation's strong in this one, dude. He said the word pussy 30 times out loud in public. What? Dude, the first time you get a real tight, you're like, holy shit. And then you realize, oh yeah, he's got Tourette's. And then by like the 30th time, you're like, I'm taking this guy with me traveling everywhere. No headphones, no noise cancellation. I want 100% of this. Oh man. I just got back from Phoenix too. I was in Phoenix and a buddy of mine was like, hey man, I got the perfect place for you. I was like, sweet dude. And when I showed up, he put me in a trailer in his backyard. How'd you know I grew up in one of these? Was it my face? Or the fact that I look like I go to Myrtle Beach on purpose? Or Carolina Beach today? I mean, samesies. What about that place is just a bat signal for white trash people? Am I right? Every time I'm driving over the bridge and see that carnival ride, definitely built by somebody on methamphetamine, I'm like, I'm gonna black out today. Probably hear some Creed too, you know? I love Carolina Beach. Last time I was there, I saw a guy in his 50s, shirtless, hammered, holding a baby, fighting another guy in his 50s, also shirtless, holding a baby. And I was like, oh, this is how I was made. Bald eagle tattoos find the right belly, you know? I used to have long hair. Does everybody remember that? I used to have really long hair, down past the tits, you know? I looked like Alanis Morissette in the shower every day. Even tucked my dick back for authenticity, you know? It was a good time. But I never told anybody why I cut my hair. Just showed up one day. And I never told anybody it's because I got burned by some redneck in Carolina Beach so good, I had to fundamentally change what I looked like as a person. That's a good burn. I was coming out of the water, and all of a sudden some stranger is like, hi, man, you look like a Dollar General Aquaman. Oh, that's brutal, sir. I'm going to go back in this water. Fuck. I still look like shit. Nothing changed. That's good. Ah, man. I'm a heavily tattooed dude. Any tattooed people? There's always a couple. Good to see all the unemployed people paying money to go to places. Hell yeah. Ah, man. I love being tattooed. I've been tattooed over 20 years. It's been pretty rad. So I've got to see like the culture shift on everything, right? Because like back in the day when I started getting tattooed, everybody looked at me differently. I'd walk into a place, they'd be like, oh man, like that guy's a badass. Like that guy's in a biker gang. And now I walk into somewhere and everybody's like, that guy is a barista. Ah, you're right. I got oat milk on me all the time. That's why I wear cargo shorts. Damn it. I walk into Target, my girlfriend, you just see like an apron fly out. Clock in, dickhead. Okay, venti iced Americano coming right up. Nah, it's great. I mean, I love the tattoo questions people have. That's probably like some of my favorite stuff. They're like, did it hurt? And you're like, yeah, obviously I'm broken. Did I just tell you I went to Myrtle Beach on purpose? Like, yeah, a piece of shit. I love the one, they're like, do your tattoos mean anything? And I'm like, yeah, I got some fun ones that mean a lot. This one says, bitches be trippin' in Italian. That means when I'm 19, I Google translated bitches be trippin' in Italian and then tattooed that on my arm for the rest of my life. I fucking missed that guy. He had balls. But I did find the answer to one of those questions I wasn't ready for, because they were like, do you regret any of the tattoos that you have on your body? And I have a giant pink cupcake tattooed on my ass that says, Sweet Cheeks. Oh yeah, that's a real one. Real big too. I went a little hard on that one. But I loved that tattoo for a long time, and then I went to jail. Oh yeah, I was popular. Holding pockets, skipping around every day. I had the fucking time of my life. I'm not gonna lie. I had a cigarette every day I wanted one, Tennille. I'm just saying, if that was an Airbnb, like 5 stars. I had a blast. Do you know if you're a felon, you can't rent an Airbnb? How dare you tell me I can't pay you to do chores? Go fuck yourself. Like, I can't drive Uber? You can't tell me I can't have a job that I would never have in the first place. But you do trying to stay as a comic. I try to stay in like shitty places, cheap, save money. I'm on the road a lot. And my buddy, we were in San Diego. He's like, dude, my friend's got an Airbnb. He's not renting it out. We can just stay there. And it was just a couch in a garage. I don't think you know what Airbnb stands for, but I'm sure the cleaning fee is $250. No big deal. Awesome. It's just a pull-out couch. Me and him are in our 40s, so we do. No kids, dude. Dodge bullets like the Matrix. But the best part is, when he's going to introduce me to his friend, his hand's like on the doorknob as we're about to walk in, and he's like, oh yeah, by the way, this guy doesn't have ears. Hold on. What? Also, you got to give me more than 30 seconds before you say shit like that to me, because I'm going to stare immediately. And he was right, no ears, just 2 holes like a Shia LaBeouf movie. It's a great reference. It's a good deep cut, Disney. And and what do you think I'm doing? I'm trying to keep it together, right? I'm trying to hold it together. I'm like, don't laugh, don't stare, don't be a piece of shit. And this guy puts on sunglasses. How? And as they're just gliding down his nose, I'm pretty sure I had a stroke because I can't feel the right side of my body. I was in 4 weddings last year. 4, not just like invited to. I was a groomsman in 4 of them. And if you're going to invite me to another one, I need you to engrave it on a 9mm so everybody understands why I shot you. Like, I'm good. I'm done. Like, even my one buddy, it was his second time being at his wedding. This was his second one, and I was sitting there, and his wife, the kind of lady that fires her bridesmaids, you know, that's called a cool person. That's your best friend your whole life. Like, chill out. Then she was sitting there, and she was like, "Oh, you guys aren't listening at all." I was like, "Yeah, I didn't have to. I was at his first wedding." That did not go well. But the last one I was in, and this is why I'm not going anymore, it was in August, fucking in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, on a Sunday, 3 p.m., No shade in sight. Heat index was 118 degrees. Who booked this wedding? Tuna just come out of another coma and is a wedding planner? Like, what the fuck is... I booked this wedding. Jesus Christ. Game of Thrones theme. Somebody's going to die. This is great. And, of course, you know, my friends are not the healthiest people. And there was a 13-year-old girl, very healthy, passed out while we were taking photos. And my buddy Adam, he's a big boy. Like 350 is cutting it close. He looks like Jelly Roll cleaned his life up. Like, oh... He just looks like shit. Looks like a magician looking for work. He's in a vest. Bud. And he comes running up to me, which I was impressed by. I was like, that's pretty fast, Adam. Good for you. He's like, Brad, I'm gonna die. I was like, yeah, probably before a lot of us here. And he's like, no, Brad, I'm on Adderall and cocaine. And I said what anybody else would have said. Adam, how are you still fat? Guys, thank you so much for coming out to this. We really appreciate it. We got an open mic afterwards. Let's stay and play.
Brad Allred, everybody. Hey, real quick, Brad. Hey, birthday boy, if I could get you to come right back on the stage real quick. I need everybody to break out their best singing voice as we sing Mr. Brad a happy birthday. All right, 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brad. Happy birthday to you. Yeah.
You guys see this cake? Also, there was another birthday here, right? There was a guy with a birthday somebody wanted me to talk about. I couldn't see in the light, but I did see you out there, and it's good to know that I'm going to look like Wilford Brimley when I grow up. Me and him just going to sell diabetes. Thank you guys again. Holy shit, I can't believe I'm 40. We'll see you later.
Brad Allred, everybody. All right. You guys have been awesome. Please stick around. Thank you so much for coming out to the show. If you guys decide to stick around, which I really encourage you guys to do, we have our comedy open mic directly after this.